All right, so I'm back, and today I wanted to do a little bit of a rant of the week. Not a long one. I'm kind of in between sleep at the moment for work. It's been crazy there again, but I wanted to go over toy hunts. Now I've been trying to hunt in my area for a while now, and it's challenging because of where I live. I was watching Matthew Baldwin's toy hunt video, and I was kind of noticing a trend. And he lives in Arkansas, I think, and it looks like he's got the same kind of issues. And what I've got to ask, what the hell is going on with Walgreens? I mean, it's a drugstore, and all of a sudden it's become like the best place to buy toys. And that is sad. I don't know what happened. Walmart, like my Walmart in my area, they've got their huge shelf warming on the whatever the pink lion thing, whatever the hell that one was called. I can't remember. I'm not going to Alpha Tryon. I ain't going near that one. I have an Alpha Tryon. He's up here. There's my Alpha Tryon. I didn't do a review on it because he was missing parts and one of his antenna was broken. But it's like, I ain't buying that lion thing. That thing looks stupid. Anyway, and I think I saw some sound waves there, and that's it. That's pretty much it. That's all that's been there for a long time. I saw Shark Con show up there one time, and it's like, it's such a small Walmart and such a small community. It's kind of like, it was shocking that they only got one Shark Con, and it's hard for me to believe that the rest of them sold out. So I think they just got a box in the back and they just don't care enough to put them out. And then the RID stuff is just, it's nothing except for the one-step changers. I was actually, at one point, I was so desperate to get a new Transformer that I was like, all right, I'll go buy an RID figure. I think that Deluxe Starscream looks okay. Let's give it a try, because I haven't bought any of them yet, and I haven't tried any of them. And I was like, all right, we're gonna go try it. And I go there, and it's like, nope, not there. So then I go to the Target, the next closest big chain store, and nothing. They're shelf warming with the first wave of Titan Return figures, and those aren't budging. They're not budging. And I think they had like the Leader Seekers, and those are shelf warming pretty heavy there. And I went to a bunch of different Walmarts and Targets, and it's all the same. It's all the same. Every store I go to, it's like Walmart has the more modern stuff, but they don't have any good selection because there's not many left. Except for the fucking Alpha Tryon. He's everywhere. He is going to be the shelf warmer to end shelf warmers of this year. I'm going to promise you that. Alpha Tryon is going to be the shelf warmer of the year. Maybe that's what I should start doing. A shelf warmer of the year. Then the Targets have the earliest of the waves that aren't budging at all. I saw the Optimus and Megatron pop up once, but I don't want them because I want the Octane and the Blitzwing, and I don't want it, like the Sentinel Prime kind of tainted my thoughts on Astro Train a little bit, because it's like, I've already looked at this. So yeah, anyway. But then you go to Walgreens, and it's like, of all places, I really don't know when this change occurred. Maybe it was like when Brainstorm popped up, but they had, let me go grab them. Oh. They had the Walgreens near my house had Crocs and Quake, which means they probably had the other three on the wave. So now, now I'm like, huh. And I go to other Walgreens and it's kind of the same story. They have the newest wave that I think just now showed up on Big Bad Toy Store on pre-order. I think. Don't quote me on that one. But it's crazy. I'm in there and I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, we've got stacks of Star Wars Black Series. And including like the exclusive C-3POs and stuff. And I was just sitting there like, wow, that's a lot of Star Wars Black Series. If I was still collecting those, that's where I'd go. And then I went over a little bit further. Okay, there's the Marvel Legends. They have everything from the last like 2 years sitting on the shelf. And I'm like, really? I mean, I'm seeing most of the Juggernaut wave. Obviously no Deadpool. And I'm seeing the new Warlock wave. I got Cyclops in the store next to me. I've got, all of that stuff. And I'm just like, what is going on? Their toy aisle is like, it's not even as big as my shelves. And yet they still have a better selection than all the Walgreens and all the Targets all the Walmarts and all the Targets put together. And I go to Toys R Us and it's bare bones. And I'm just like, when did Walgreens become the place to go for new figures? And good figures. Not just like, oh yeah, they got the new RID stuff. It's like, no, they have all the new Titans Return figures. Or at least the deluxe class ones. And then they got... And then they got all the Black Series, like I said, I saw the Luke, the Farm Boy Luke, and all that stuff, and yeah, Cyclops from the Warlock wave sitting there, and from what I heard, those things are going for a good penny, and I'm like, wow, what is going on? It's mind-boggling that a drugstore is smart enough to know that this is what you need to stock. And maybe they worked out a deal with Hasbro, or maybe they have such a small inventory they're able to order small amounts of the newest stuff without, Walmart sitting there and like, okay, well, we gotta get through case A before we get to case C. And it's like, well, why did you order 20 cases of A? This has always been a problem with the big department stores, is they have to go through their stock before they can put the new stock out. Which I understand, but at the same time, it's like, you're getting trumped by Walgreens in the toy department. Toys R Us is even, bare bones, like I said, and it's like, your toy store. Walgreens has a better selection than a toy store? Jesus. I mean, you could literally hold your arms out and be, wider than the toy shelf at most Walgreens, and yet they still have a better selection. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And so my question to everyone out there is it the same in your area? And also, if you haven't been checking Walgreens, start checking Walgreens. If you've just stuck to the Walmart, the Target, and stuff like that, start checking Walgreens because they have a good selection. I highly recommend going in there, at least taking a look at it and seeing what they have. I'm planning on trying, like, if I have the money. My mom needs to go on vacation, and I'm going to help her go on vacation. So most of my money's gonna go in there, but I'm going to try to go on a hunt and find the rest of the Titans Return wave, the Perceptor, Twin Twist, or is it Top Spin? I can't remember. And Cup. That's my goal. I'm gonna go out there and try and find those three. And I probably won't bother stopping at any store other than Walgreens. And in Denver area, There's a Walgreens almost every 2 blocks. It is insane how many Walgreens there are. They're all over the place, and it's just like, Walgreens, 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 Walgreens. So yeah, I'm gonna start hitting all these up, and I'm going to see if I can find the rest of this wave. And yeah, go figure. I mean, I'm just mind boggled. It's crazy. So anyway, so there's my rant of the week. And that was kind of a weak one, but that's what I got. That's the energy I got today. So, yeah.